Previously on District Queen.
You are such a terrible person.
I know you ain't talking. Get a little dick and you can't even come hang with your girl no more.
It's not even like that.
What it's like then?
It's a girthy 8 inches at least.
Wasn't even... Well, hold on, 8 inches?
Warning. District Queen contains explicit material not suitable for minors. Parental discretion is advised.
You are now listening to District Queen.
Hey, what did you find out? What? Get the fuck out of here.
What did Namdi's aid during this particular time mean to you? Given the fact that you and your mother didn't have the best relationship.
It meant the world to me. At the drop of a dime, he made me a priority. He made me his #1 priority.
Mm-hmm.
Having a strained relationship didn't change the fact that she was my mother. Everyone would rather have a loving and nurturing mom, but even if you don't, the what-ifs begin to consume you.
Yeah.
I guess I was more hurt by the fact that I hadn't tried harder.
Whoa, you had braces?
Oh God, please don't remind
They
me.
didn't look that bad.
You're a terrible
Okay,
liar.
they were pretty bad. You were still cute though. I would have had a thing for you in school.
You and a fat kid named Milton. My teeth were so bad, I wore braces in both my 8th and 12th grade graduation pictures. They used to call me utensil in school on account for all the silver I had in my mouth.
Kids can be so cruel.
My mom would always make me smile with my mouth closed whenever I took a picture. I think she's always been ashamed of me.
You know, some people are more concerned about appearances than others. For instance, my mother and I have never taken a single picture together. In life. Ever.
Really? Why is that?
I'm ashamed of her.
Hello?
What's up, girl? How you holding up?
I'm hanging in there.
How's your mom?
She's still unconscious, but all we can do at this point is wait and hope for the best.
You know if you need anything, I'm here for you.
I know. Thanks, Z.
Your dad okay?
He's doing perfectly fine. I'm just glad Nandi came out here to be with me.
Namdi's there with you now?
Yeah, he got hit this morning.
Okay. This may not be the right time to tell you this, but I found out some shit about your man.
Really, V? You doing this now?
I know, but to be honest, it might be better to find this out sooner than later.
Find out what?
Now, Namdi is, as far as I can find out, is almost squeaky clean. He graduated from high school and college, top of his class, but he's never held a real job a day in his life. Margo, there's no information on him being attached to any concierge service based out of D.C.
Maybe it's in his mom's name.
That's just it. It's not. Apparently, his mom moved to America after Namdi's dad was killed in, London in, I think the 80s. His pops was some big-time drug dealer and ran, a few brothels in England.
And what does this have to do with him?
He's always going to D.C. to visit his mother, right?
Well, yeah.
Word is, she runs this upscale brothel out of D.C. Her clients are politicians, athletes, actors, directors, and shit.
Wait, how'd you find all this out?
The streets. And on that testament alone, I can't reveal my source. You know that.
I'm sorry, I didn't grow up in the streets, Veronica. So frankly, the 10 crack commandments don't apply to me.
I'm serious. I'm not trying to shade you or nothing. You my girl. I just don't want to see you caught up in some shit.
I know. It's just hard to take in
I
right now.
know. But I'd rather you find out this way than this shit popping up later on down the road. Just know your mom's in my prayers. I love you. And if you need anything,
I'm only a phone call away.
Thanks, V. I love you too.
Veronica?
Yep,
Is something wrong?
Why are you ashamed of your mother, Namdi?
What?
Why are you so ashamed of your mother? My mom doesn't give a shit about much other than winning her next campaign. And my dad, well, he loves me, but he's had a mistress ever since I can remember. Not that I blame him, but what's your excuse?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the fucking question.
You speak as if you know something dark about me.
I do. I just want to hear it from you myself.
Lulu. My mom, Lulu, is a madam. You happy now? I spent my entire life attempting to live right, and every turn of the corner, her and my father's past haunts me.
And where do you fit into all of this?
I clean her clients' money.
Funny how cleaning their money affords you to travel with some of the prettiest women in the world.
I know it looks funny, but that's the truth. Look, I have absolutely no involvement with these women. I simply make these transactions look as if they're legit business deals.
Oh, that just washes away your sins of being a pimp. How could you stand on the side knowing what these women must go through?
Willingly performing fetishes for some of the most wealthiest people in the world for hundreds of thousands of dollars annually isn't a bad racket, if you ask me. In fact, most of my mother's employees are doctors and lawyers. And if they're so poor, taking a piss on an oil tycoon for $10,000 is easy work. Lulu isn't running some sex trafficking ring turning these women into slaves.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe this shit. What's the story on your father?
He died when I was a baby. He sold drugs, guns, and women. For that, he paid the price with his life. Lulu brought me back to America soon after, but she sent me back to finish my studies under a new name. I only clean her books as a means to raise enough money to go do what I really want in life.
Let me guess. You want a chain of bunny ranches?
No,
Please enlighten me to this billion-dollar plan of yours.
I want to start a non-profit tuition-free school in Nigeria. A brand new building, books, and uniforms with qualified instructors. Kids ages 5 to 18 can get a quality education without the burden not being able to afford it. So yeah, I'm not too proud of my mother, but that just puts us in the same boat.
My mom is running for governor, not running for some upscale prostitution ring.
My mum also didn't sign an education repeal that will close a dozen schools in this city alone, all of which are in low-income neighborhoods. So as a result, these kids have to pile up in already overcrowded schools just to receive a subpar education. I don't judge you based on her actions. All I ask is the same respect in return.
Sorry to interrupt. Sweetheart, I just got a call from the hospital. Your mother is awake.
That's great news.
Can we go see her?
Yes, but we have to hurry.
Okay, meet you in the car in 2 minutes.
Cool.
I'm going to see my mother. How long has she been out?
For about 15 minutes or so. Even when she was conscious, she was very incoherent. It's going to take time, but after extensive therapy, she could make a full recovery.
Excuse me, could?
Your mother is pretty banged up. She'll have to learn to talk, and she may never walk again. It's no telling at this point how her body will take to the physical therapy. However, on a brighter note, it looks as if she'll have full use of her upper body extremities.
Thanks, Doc.
I'll give you two some alone time.
Sweetheart, you should go home.
No, I'm staying here with you.
Baby, I'll be fine. Go home.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. You've done enough.
All right, I'll call an Uber.
No, sweetheart. You should go home, as in Atlanta.
What?
I can take care of things here. Your mother will be fine. No need to put your life on hold now that the worst is over.
But
Nothing. It was great having you home given the circumstance, but there's no reason to hang around for an extended period of time. You're a flight attendant, for crying out loud. You can drop in whenever you want. But in the meantime, go home. Okay?
Dad,
I'm not asking. You got me?
Yes,
Your father loves you.
I love you too.
Hey, you okay?
I'm just great.
Oh, well, look at what the wind blew in. I haven't seen you in a while.
What can I say? Business has been, well, great, and I haven't exactly had time to partake in my extraordinarily outlandish dealings as of late. But I have quite a bit of free time at the moment.
Okay. So, are you still into women who look 12, or have you graduated to liking women who look 16 these days?
I'm afraid not. I actually have in mind a particular employee of yours to, let's say, expand my horizons.
Well, just your luck. Namdi has brought in a fresh new stable. Care to see them?
No, that won't be necessary.
Well, you pretty much know the Varens here, so which will it be?
I'm interested in your son, Namdi.
As much as I like a good joke, I don't play about my son.
And I certainly believe you. That's why I'm willing to pay you $2 million to have your son all to myself for just one night.
District Queen is a Visionaire Her Productions, created by Akia McKnight, written and directed by Zell Gaiman, sound designed by Tahir Ilzieh, starring Makia Jeter, Phoenix Vincent, and Kalima Gaston.
Next time on District Queen.
I think it's none of your business if I text my father or anyone for that matter.
And I'll never love you. Get bent out of shape, all right? Your mom, or mum, as you say it, she's out, and she asked me to man the fort in her absence.